In the previous video, I left Australia and spent 5 days in Dubai. And then following that, it was time for us to fly to the United Kingdom, where we'll be staying for the next 6 months. This time the flight was only 8 hours, and I made my ancestors proud by clapping when the plane landed. And just like that, we were in England. But that was 2 weeks ago. And unfortunately, I haven't really filmed much since we got here. I decided not to film us moving into our flat since I didn't want people to find exactly where we are living. But there's a single room I can share with you. So join me as I set up my new YouTube office. Hello and welcome to my office. Today we're just starting off. I've got a desk and a chair and I thought, why not join me and let's build these together. All right, so let's start things off with the chair. I'm hoping this should be easy. At the very least, if I can't put it together, at least I've got this box. It is very hot in this room. I heard a lot of things about England, and one of the things I heard was it was meant to be cold here. Every day since I got here, it's been over 25 degrees. So step one, looks like we're going to be playing with the wheels. I think we got to make our star here. Easy enough, we just slide these on here. How do these stay together? Am I dumb? It's so hot in here, I'm sweating. I'm absolutely amazed that fly screens aren't a thing here. At least in the place we're staying. There's not much air conditioning, so you need to open some windows. But when you do, you get plenty of wasps and flies. Other than that, I've noticed that every store here is a supermarket for some reason, and there's like 22 different supermarkets. So I've got all 10 screws in now, probably cross-threaded about 8 of them. Now I just gotta tighten them all, and this step will be done. I think most things will be pretty quick from here, from my history of building chairs. Now we just gotta slap some wheels on this bad boy, I think. Oh god, it's so embarrassing, I'm so weak. I'm a genius, I can follow basic instructions. So here is my marvelous creation now in all of its glory. The next step, I'm really not sure of. What on earth does it want me to do to this chair? And then my camera lost focus for this entire step, but you can trust I did it with no problems. All right, here's what we're looking at. Just gotta screw this in tight. I assume I can probably zip this back up now. I missed a step, I was wrong. This is why you don't assume things. Okay, now we have one more step before we have a chair. Part 1 meets part 2. And we have a chair. And now that I've built my chair, it was time for a harder challenge. It is time to build the desk. I assume probably the first thing I want to do is open up this box. This has got the legs in it and it is very heavy. There's so many parts. This could potentially take hours. Don't worry, wadzeeyt, you can build in Minecraft. You can build a desk. So this is everything I pulled out of one box, and I can see why it was so heavy now. All these white parts, the framing that goes under the desk. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna read my instructions, and hopefully this doesn't take me 2 hours. So every day since we got the keys to this place, we wake up, we say, what furniture are we gonna get today? And then we go off and buy some from IKEA, or we go on Facebook Marketplace, and it's been exhausting, honestly. It's been like non-stop moving in, what can we do, what can we do? Yeah, and today's not too different. The other day, we were building our bed, and it took way longer than any bed should take to build, but to be fair, we didn't have instructions. Also, I went to Greggs today. Greggs is very good. I can see why there's so many of them around this country. All right, so it looks like all my bits are now together, and I think it's time we actually start making. The instructions are already confusing. I'm on step 1. This is going to be a very compromising angle. Oh god, I do not have enough limbs for this. So you can't see what I'm doing. That's simply because I don't have 18 arms. That's good. That's good. Yes. Oh, it's going. Do I look stupid? I feel stupid. All right, so I've done this much. I believe now I have to do this again. So build another set of legs. Alright, there's a few extra steps to this thing. I went on to do this a little early, I'll be honest. Now I need to add these geometric triangle-y panel bracket thingies. Oh god, I think I've cross-threaded this so bad. Maybe if I went up. Alright, so I've got one structure here. I just need to add 2 more of these, which nicely go into the corner here. So this is what I've been doing. Screw these in. This is the actual hard bit because I gotta place another screw through here and awkwardly twist a little a nut to the end of it. Got frame 1. I've got frame 2. Now I need to put the 2 together. So I think I laid them out both like this. So I believe since my desk is slightly longer, I'm gonna have to make this as long as possible. We are very close to putting the desktop on this thing. I just gotta tighten in all the screws I've just done. That's great, thank you. Boom, a desk. That'll do nicely for the next 6 months. What is this? Oh, one of the legs came out. 2 of the legs came out. Okay, so we've got a desk done and a chair done. And I think this is probably where I'm going to keep my desk against this wall here. So now I've still got the PC to come, which I actually ordered today. So that should be here by the end of the week. And then I've got to source monitors. But once I do all of that, I'll finally have a workstation set up here and I'll be able to make Minecraft videos again. I will be back when I've got something else to chuck in this office. Today is an exciting day because my PC has finally arrived. We've also had a few other deliveries, so let me catch you up to speed. Last time I showed you this room, I'm pretty sure I just had a desk and a chair. Since then I have had this floor mat delivered for the chair so I don't ruin the carpet, and I've also got myself a mouse pad. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll have seen that I started reading Berserk recently. Also, if you've been keeping up with this channel, you would have seen the last vlog I posted, which I edited on this disgusting setup. It was a nightmare, so I'm so happy to finally have a PC because I don't want to have to edit another video on this laptop. So what other deliveries have I got? Well, in this package on top, we've got a mic stand, and underneath we've got 2 monitors. Then of course, I've got my PC in this box here. Oh God. So I think it's best to start by unboxing this PC. And let's just hope it's all in one piece. Now this, okay, how do I get this thing out of here safely? This is not a one-person job. No! Please, please, I have no one to help me. Emily isn't here right now. Oh no, I'm breaking the phone. Oh, there we go. Right, there we go. That's our PC. I have it upside down. Oh God, why are you upside down? Great, 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 great. So the case it's not anything too special. It's not customized at all. Again, I'm only gonna be using this thing for 6 months, so I already spent way more money on it than I wanted to anyway, but so yeah, I need to get inside here to take off the stuff off the CPU and GPU, the protection. We are off. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I better capture this. This seems important. I need to get a good peel. Oh, that's the stuff. And let's not miss this peel as well. This one's a little tougher. Come on now. That's it. All right, and now so we can check that this thing actually works, our next order of business is to get a monitor up here. Open up. So this is our stand, and this is the display. Supposedly this should just clip in. We go in and down. Is that it? Okay. All right, we've jumped into the future a little bit. I've hooked up the monitor to the computer. I've hooked up the keyboard and mouse. So this will be my first time trying to turn this thing on. Oh, there we go. See the graphics card in there starting to light up. I think we have a computer that works.
Now that I finally had a working PC, there was of course only one thing I could do on it first.
And what do you know? The first Minecraft world I start up on this computer and I find a woodland mansion like really close to spawn. The computer's working fine. The only issue is I don't have proper internet yet and I have to do everything off my phone hotspot, so it's gonna take a while before I can get all my programs. But now I'm gonna try and rearrange this desk. So I still have a second monitor to set up here, and I don't know if I'm gonna have my PC up top or on the floor. So let's gently put our baby on the floor. All right, up we come. Please get out of there, please. I'm gonna break this for sure. There we go. Outstanding. How do I configure you? Oh, I actually have to screw stuff in. All right, that should be another monitor. So I think how I want to have it is have my main monitor on the left, kind of central, and the secondary one on the right. That's how I have it at home. So I want things to be as familiar to me as possible. So this is roughly where I think the monitors are gonna go. I can shift them around pretty easy. But there's one more thing on this desk that we need to add, which I didn't actually have to buy new here. I shipped it all the way here. I've got my Go XLR all the way from home, as well as my Shure SM7B. The other thing we gotta do now is open up the boom arm for the mic. So let's do that. I need to pee. Oh God, I need to pee. Right, now this bit is very dangerous. As you can see, it is spring loaded. I almost hit myself in the face, I'm pretty sure, last time I did this. And let's slowly release it. Slowly. We should just clamp her over here. All right, beautiful. That reminds me of home. All right, now I think what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna slot this bad boy under here, like so, and now I'm going to try and hook everything up to it, I guess. And now the horrendous cable management begins. Oops. I think that's the setup. All right, so this is my final setup. We've got the two monitors, we've got the mic set up over here, keyboard, mouse, headphones. Currently, right now, I've just been downloading all my programs and drivers onto the PC. Everything's going fine. And here's the cable management. It may not look great, but it's actually kind of decent. But this room is missing one other thing, which is soundproofing. You can probably hear it's quite echoey in here. So I've ordered some of those foam panels you put on the wall. The other thing is I've left a whole bunch of boxes in this room just to try and help fill it up. It probably won't achieve anything, but yeah, the echo in this room is way worse than I probably anticipated. I don't know, soon I'm gonna jump on the mic and do a bit of a test and see how it sounds.
All right, so this is the test for the microphone right now, and I can already tell it sounds super echoey. So I'm probably not able to make any videos until I fix that problem. Yeah, also good news, my Minecraft world got here safely to England on the hard drive, so I can continue the hardcore series while I'm here.
Today should hopefully be the final day I have to work on this room. And obviously, as you can still hear, it's quite echoey. So today we have to fix that. As you can see, I've started hanging up some acoustic foam here, and we've got a lot more to do. Right there. So I've got another 45 panels to hang all around this room. I'm hoping that'll fix the echo, because the echo in here is quite bad, as you can probably hear. So I've just got some command strips to hang them up. I could use about 2 of these per panel, and it seemed to do the trick. The office is finally done. So I managed to hang up all 50 of my acoustic panels. I've never used this stuff before, so I don't know. I didn't really know what I was doing. I just put a big lot over here, and then, yeah, I had one left over at the end, so I decided to just do that. Also, if you're a perfectionist, you'll probably hate how I've done this wall. There's tiny gaps poking through everywhere. I didn't measure it at all, so it's not straight at all. Oh, another thing over here is I did a little trick. It's like a 2-in-1. Some light was leaking through the side of this window here, so I decided to overhang the foam a little bit, and that way it blocks out any light and I get no glare on this monitor here. But of course, just to remind you, we've got the whole setup here. I've done a little bit of extra work on the cable management, but there was one side of the room I didn't really soundproof, which was this side of the desk, which was still quite open and flat. So I've chucked in this shelf over here, and I've chucked over a bed sheet to make it soft and absorb more sound. And I've also got a clothes rack here, and I've put a bed sheet over that as well. So that should eliminate any echo from over in that direction as well. And to complete the office tour, over here I've got a couple baskets with all my camera equipment and such. So hopefully you can already hear how much better it is in here. The echo is minimized quite a lot. I'm not sure what it sounds like on this mic setup, but why don't we jump on the Shure SM7B and see how everything sounds in here now.
So this is what it sounded like before. The good news is my delivery for my acoustic foam actually arrived. And here we go. This is the final sound test for this office. This is now with all the acoustic foam equipped. And as you can hear, there is not much of an echo. nothing noticeable, and honestly, it sounds just as good as what I had back in Australia. Which means I can now finally get to work on making some Minecraft videos. Which means by the time you see this, I'm already in the process of making another hardcore video. So that's how I turned this empty room in England into my new YouTube workspace. Oh, and of course our internet got delayed for a week already at this point, and we've been given no info on how much longer it will actually take. So that's fun. Anyway, see you on the main channel soon.